Dustin Jacoby was fighting the perfect fight at Glory 34 last October until Simon Marcus broke his left forearm with a vicious high kick and ended the fight. Now, after nearly a year on the sidelines, Jacoby is back with a titanium plate in his arm and fire in his heart as he returns to the ring at Glory 44 Chicago, looking to remind the middleweight division who he is and why he deserves the belt.
Inside the ring, I got Dustin Jacoby, and this is awesome to have. He's known as the best kickboxer in the United States of America, and I'm excited to have him here. Dustin, man, how's it going?
I'm feeling great, man. Broke my arm my last fight, so it's good to be getting back and getting the pads on, getting the gloves on, and flowing a little bit.
Well, let's talk about it, man. Like you were showing it, we were going through battle scars together. You have, how big is the plate?
So I have an 8.5-inch steel plate in my arm. Came with 9 screws. Again, it happened about 4 months ago, so I'm towards the end of my recovery and looking forward to stepping back in the ring in 2017.
It's a cool scar. I remember we were talking about it here. It was cool what you said to me, though, how they had to remove the muscle. So explain that.
Yeah. So instead of putting the plate on the outside of my arm, I had the doctor remove my muscle and put it on the inside of my arm. That way, when contact comes on the plate, it's not vibrating and breaking down by the wrist or by the elbow. So it'll still be as secure, if not more secure, and hidden a little bit.
See, I would think, because even with mine here, like, it's the screws. Like, I mean, imagine getting kicked on the screws, it would have to hurt. So I would think it's the hiding the screws behind the bone.
Yeah, man. It was more of a procedure for the doctor, but that's why he's paid the big bucks.
So explain that. In the fight, how did it happen? Where did it come? Like, how did you even know it happened?
Yeah, so we were about right here in the ring, and Simon threw a high kick, and as soon as he threw that high kick, I blocked it. And everything that night felt in slow motion. Yeah. I was really in the zone, including the break. As soon as it hit my arm, it felt like someone just grabbed my bone and cracked it. It was about 1.5 minutes into the fight. I knew it was broke. I continued fighting on. I was like, you know, I have to try to finish it right now because I guarantee the doctor won't let me come out the second round. Plus, I knew it was broke pretty bad.
But there's a good storyline because you fought Simon before, and it wasn't, I wouldn't say he had your number throwing his left kicks a lot. Then that fight, you made some adjustments.
Yes.
And you started using your jab a little bit more. And myself and a lot of people, you were winning that round before it happened. Yeah, man, I feel like we made the proper adjustments from the first fight. You know, what were those adjustments? What were some of those adjustments? Those adjustments were keeping my distance and not being so aggressive. The first fight, in my mind, I just pictured knocking him out. I wanted to be a world champion so bad. I wanted to be the one to knock out Simon Marcus. And I was a little bit too aggressive. I came a little bit too forward. I didn't stay at my range. And Simon did a great job with those kicks, which I felt tallied up to eventually the one that broke my arm. Because it was interesting to me because it's your left arm where he was throwing a lot of left kicks. He was, yeah. Because he was trying to shut down your right hand. He was, and I think what it was is when I was blocking those kicks, my left arm was coming over and taking the main impact. So you think that's how it caught, or was the right kick? It was the right kick in our second fight. Okay. But the first time we fought, like you said, he threw a ton of those switch kicks, and I would come over with my hand here. So I'm blocking up high and blocking kind of down low. And I think just after about 30, 40 of those kicks, my arm was pretty sore. And then when I fought him the next time, it just took one and cracked it. Yeah, because that adjustment with the jab, I thought, because your long reach, man, was my teep. I kept him away with my teep quite a bit and almost put him on his back a couple times. And your movement was better, I found, too. Yeah, my movement was a lot better. I was just more controlled. I was more in the zone. I saw everything coming that night, including the break. As soon as my arm broke, I knew I was done. It was a high kick. Yep, it was a high kick that came. He threw that high kick. I blocked right here, and as soon as it hit... See, because even sometimes, like when I teach my guys at my gym, some of the kicks we learn and I teach, it's not coming around, it's coming more in this way. So you get that and that hit exactly coming forward instead of kicking around, right? Exactly. And it's like even kicking the leg. If you kick the leg on the outside, it's stronger. People are used to it. That's why when you come up top and you hit more in the front, that's why you get more damage if you come across the front a little bit more on the side. I feel that's the same thing when it comes to blocking arm kicks. And see, and I actually learned that in Holland too. When you come down and kick around, the perfect kick is when their foot is driving into the ground. Yeah, because they can't really do anything. Exactly. Boom. Yeah, perfect technique, man. Yeah.
World's #1 kickboxing promotion returns to the heart of America for Glory 44 Chicago at the Sears Center Arena, Friday, August 25th. Don't miss it.